Okay, Melissa, I have some lotion bars to make for you today. So I got these recipes off of wellnessmama.com, and those have some great natural recipes on there, and it has a lot of different subjects on that site as well. But these are really easy to make. I was surprised at how easy it was to make these. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really similar to what you just did, actually. And you can just set aside a jar that you put all of your ingredients in that are hard to come off the jar, that, you know, like beeswax and things like that. So you can just save it. Now, I ordered, actually I got this at Hobby Lobby, and they did not have the small pellets. So we just grated it on our grater in our kitchen, and this is our product of beeswax here.
I didn't realize you could get things like that at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, so in a pinch, you don't necessarily have to order it. And they had some coupons, so I got it just about the same price that I did online.
Nice.
So there's our beeswax. We just use 1 part, and this, today I used a 1/2 cup. So this is gonna be 1 part of beeswax. And then my coconut oil here, which I saved this one just for like all my cosmetic type purposes. So I'm just gonna scoop that out. And I'm using a 1/2 cup here as well.
So where do you get your coconut oil from?
Well, I've actually purchased it at Costco, Sam's. This one I ordered online, and you know, I've actually pretty much everywhere I've found it. This one I just wanted to get a smaller container, and so I could use it for cosmetics, but I also, a lot of times will carry a really large, like a gallon. I'll buy large portions, and that I keep in my kitchen to cook with. Okay, now I'm just gonna put this in the jar here. All right, and that melts down quite a bit. Okay, and now I'm using really the same ingredients that you were using, and you can also make a deodorant as well with these same ingredients. You can get on the same website, and they just add arrowroot powder. So there's a lot of different recipes you can make with these same ingredients. So it pays to get them and just have them on hand. So this is shea butter, and I'm gonna use 1 part also of the shea butter, but you can also use cocoa butter, mango butter, or a combination of them, just whatever you like. So I like the smell of that cocoa butter. Smell like chocolate. So, and the shea butter is just very luxurious feeling. It's very smooth and creamy.
Nice.
Now this is gonna make 6 lotion bars. So if you double this recipe, it'll go ahead and make 12.
Okay.
And you can use, like what I got here, these silicone liners that are for muffins.
Do you know how much it costs to make?
These are actually very affordable compared to like your natural lotions. And that's what I had been getting, going to Whole Foods and just getting 1 natural lotion. And overall, I believe it's about half price to make it from scratch. So
I always feel like I'm spending tons of money on lotion.
Right, it is. It's expensive. And this is great for your kids too. So you know that even infants can use this. I use this on our infant too, because he tends to get really dry skin. So, okay, now I'm gonna take this, and what we've done is the same thing. We boiled some water, and this acts as our double boiler here. And we're just gonna melt those ingredients. Now another thing is that you can add a little bit of vitamin E. And that helps preserve it. And so I don't have any today, but you can add that as well. Okay, now we are going to just stir it gently. Now this is about double than what you made, so it does take a little bit longer for it to melt, but really it's not long.
So do you just get your shea butter from the health food store?
I do. I just picked this one up from the health food store, but you can also order it online for sure. There's a lot of places that you can get it from. It's easy to find.
And you said you can also use mango butter?
You can, and I never have used mango butter, but it sounds really wonderful. Have you ever tried it before?
I haven't. I've wanted to. I know you can also use it in the chapstick that I made.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah. I'll have to try that sometime.
Okay, it looks like it is done now, so I'm just gonna turn my heat off. I'm gonna take it out of the water here. It's not too terribly hot. Just set it here. And then now I'm gonna add my essential oils. And what I have done with my other bars that I've made is I added some orange essential oil and some frankincense, which I really like the frankincense for the kids especially. It's supposed to be very healing. And then the lavender, which is always good for your skin. And it's really, if you have sensitive skin, just use lavender. It usually will not bother your skin. Now with orange or anything citrus, you might do a test on your skin just to check. Right. So now with this particular recipe, we're gonna add a total of around 50 drops. Okay. So I just roughly kind of add them in, and that's around 10 drops or more there, and you just can't go wrong. Like I like more. Yeah. I don't know if you like to add a lot, but I love having a great strong scent to my lotion, and then my lavender. Today I'm just going to make lavender orange, and then just use your favorite ones. So I'm putting more lavender in it though. And that should be about right. And we'll just, like we did before, just kind of stir it and smell it and see if it's about right. That smells pretty good. So it's a good lavender orange. So
when you use these lotion bars, do they go on smooth?
They do, yes. And so, in fact, I'll show you right now. And this one is one I've already popped out of our mold. And you can just tie some little raffia or something over it. And this one, we'll just pop another one out here like this. It comes out really easily. And this one, I'll let you try. And you can just put it on your skin and see how it just immediately melts with the heat of your skin. Yeah. Especially that coconut oil will do that. And if you find that you get too much off of your lotion bar, then just add more beeswax. Okay. So if it's just like, oh, that's too much coconut oil or anything like that, then you can just add more beeswax. It's very, very easy to change up the recipe a little bit. Nice. It feels really good. Yeah. And it's nice and smells really well there. Okay. All right, so now that we've got this ready, as you can see the pan here, I've got all these little liners here, and you can do any shape that you want, just whatever you find. Sometimes they come in bigger pans. And then I'm just gonna pour those in, do kind of an even amount for each one. All right, there we go.
So this recipe makes about 6 bars?
It does, yeah. And so then what I did, but when I made these ahead of time, is I just pop them into the refrigerator. Okay. And that way they set up really fast. So if you're in a hurry and you need to just get it done for the night and put them in, just put them in the fridge and you can pop them out in the morning. So there are lotion bars, really easy to make. And then of course you can make them as a gift as well. Awesome. So yeah, thank you.